In a very similar fashion to my last Surface Duo update related video, today we have another update not specifically for Surface Duo, but for one of the default apps that comes with Surface Duo, namely Swiftkey this time. Now I do want to say thanks to Bryce for sending this over to me via email because I'm not using Swiftkey and I'm definitely not using the Swiftkey beta, so I would have likely not seen this for quite some time had this not been brought to my attention. So my hat's off to you. Thank you for sending that over. In this video, we're going to take a look at this new feature for Swiftkey. Again, you can load this up on your Surface Duo right now. It adds some AI functionality that I think is actually pretty cool. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Google Play Store and search for Swiftkey. Now, of course, we're not just using Swiftkey. Like I said, we're using the beta version. And unlike a lot of Android apps where you go into this and there's an option here to opt into the beta, with Swiftkey, you're going to have to scroll down and look for Microsoft Swiftkey Beta. It is its own application. Once you have this installed, this is actually really simple to use. Let's go ahead and add a tweet. So we have a text field here. You can see the icon right there, but it probably isn't going to be right there for you. So what you have to do, hit the three dots, come down to up at the top, hit reorder, and at that point you can grab it and drag it up here to your toolbar so that it is more easily accessible. So at that point, we can simply type something into this text field, and then we can click on the little pen, the editor, and what it's going to do is it's going to take a look at what I just now typed, and it's going to fail. Let's try hitting that pen again with this and see if it likes that better. I don't know why it didn't want to work on that last piece of text. Some weird stuff going on there, but what you can see is it's doing, it's scanning this, it's looking for improvements, and you can see here, I missed my period, so there you go. I can hit replace, and there is that period added. And it's going to presumably look for other things, not just punctuation, but grammar. Maybe you needed a comma, something like that in there. It's going to try to correct everything for you. But you can go a step further. Let's click on tone. And this is actually a potentially interesting feature because what you have here are different ways this could be phrased. Professional, we're going to use the word excellent. You have casual, you have funny. Surface Duo is still a great phone, but it's not as good as a banana. I mean, that's, let's be honest, that's hilarious. Social post, so it added hashtags in there for us to use. This is meant to be witty. It's not as good as my grandma's flip phone. That's I'm not sure if that's witty or not, but you can see what we're getting at here. It's trying to rephrase this for you in ways that might fit different tones. One weird thing here, because this is on Surface Duo and things are slid over, you're losing some real estate here. So this is definitely not optimized for Surface Duo. And then under Compose, you can take things a step further because you can type in sort of a prompt, give it a tone, a format, a length, and then it will generate some text down below. So let's do this. And we're going to say that we want a full paragraph. We want it to be casual. No, let's do enthusiastic. Medium length, let's generate that draft. And it should generate, based on my prompt with these parameters, a bit of text that can be copied and pasted elsewhere. And here it goes. It is rattling off some stuff here that, from what I can see, glancing at this, is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of read that potentially. Hopefully that's legible. Maybe you can pinch to zoom in, but like that's pretty good, right? That is something you could potentially copy and paste and get away with. And cool thing is it's just built into your keyboard directly. Now this may seem somewhat familiar to you because I showed off very similar functionality to this built into the Microsoft Edge web browser on desktop. So this isn't necessarily a new feature, but it is a new implementation. They have now put it directly into the Swiftkey beta build of the keyboard. It should be rolling out to the main version of the keyboard at some point. Don't hold your breath for fixes for Surface Duo. Like I showed, it was kind of cut off on one side. I doubt that's going to be fixed because they're just not paying attention to Surface Duo at this point at all. The Swiftkey team doesn't care about Surface Duo, so the fact that it works is simply because it works on anything that installs this. Very similar to the Microsoft Launcher Bing chat integration. This is almost identical to that. It is beneficial. It's not quite perfect, but it definitely is worth checking out. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content just like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.